Hey yo, what's up guys? Gamer Kids here, back with another video for you guys. And today I have some Call of Duty Infinite Warfare gameplay in the background while I talk about the Flash. Who do I really think it is? I'm gonna stick with you, Barthon, until the new Flash episode that comes out next week on April 25th. I'm always gonna stick with you, Barthon, because I'm pretty sure it's him, like all the way, no lie. Just straight up all the way you Barthon. That's who I'm gonna think it is the whole entire time until next week's episode. But going into next week's episode, I still have some things. I was sitting there, I was watching videos about the Flash, and I saw a video that said something about, like, I watched the part over and over where Savitar was talking to them and said, Reverb told you that you could have been a god. So I went back to season 2. I don't have the clip, but I went back and I watched that clip. There were 5 people in there: Ronnie, Caitlyn, Earth 2 Iris, Deadshot, and Cisco, and Reverb. 6 people. I can't count. So there were 6 people in there, but something caught my eye. It was either before or after Reverb told Cisco he could have been a god. He said that we're all connected. And he was talking to Cisco about how he knew he was going to come to Earth too. Like, they know everything about each other. So from that, I'm thinking that this Savitar is somebody that used to have powers like Cisco, Gypsy, and Reverb. People like them. That was Cisco, Reverb, and Gypsy. I'm pretty sure there's more than 3 people. There's multiple multiverses or thousands on infinite multiverses where people like them, people like have the same powers as them. So I kind of think it's a little bit of both. Reverse Flash, and then the other guy, like, I'm 80% Reverse Flash, and then 20% the other one. It would be a big twist to see somebody with powers like Cisco, Reverb, or Gypsy, and they all have same powers, but it would be nice. But I mean, it also would be kind of dumb because, like, really, why would the producers do that? They've already had three people in there, 3 people. And also, I have noticed something. Every single season, someone is always dying close to Caitlyn or close to Iris. It's every single season, somebody like that dies. First season, it was Eddie. Second season, it was Ronnie. And also, who else died in season 2? It was Ronnie and Jay. So I'm pretty sure somebody close to Iris is going to die. Or at least somebody's close to Iris' dad. I'm thinking it's going to be Cecile, because she wants to, I doubt she would do this, but she wants to take the place of Iris, because she finds out who Barry is, and so she wants, because they have to tell her, and so on and so on, because of something that happened. And I feel like Cecile's gonna take the spot for Iris, and that's how Iris is gonna survive, because she took the spot. So that's how I think she's gonna survive. That's how I think Iris is gonna survive. There was pictures from the funeral, or I guess where Barry was walking away into the Speed Force, since Jay Garrett got out of the Speed Force. It was like part of the final season or the final episode after they defeated Savitar, which I know that's gonna happen. I really hope they tell us who Savitar is next week, because if they don't, that's just gonna be a huge bummer for the cast. And so, here, I'm gonna show a picture. When Jay was talking about Savitar, he said something about how people said he was the first one to get speed, and it shows a picture of a huge dude. Like, he's huge. It's right here on the screen. He's like huge, like, he's pretty built, and people were trying to base off everything. People were trying to base off the way he looked as who he was. It was just another actor just playing as him, because if you search up Savitar, it tells you who the actor was playing as that huge dude. So it's not Barry. It's not that dude. That's out of the question. I also watched another video where it was talking about if Iris was Savitar, because everybody refers to Savitar as a he, but not a she. And so that's why I would expect, but then again, she would be a goddess, not a god. But see, if they said goddess, then I don't know, it would kind of just, because nobody knows who Savitar is except for Abracadabra. And Abracadabra always referred to him as a he, so it could either be throwing us off, or Abracadabra didn't actually know who he was, but knew who Barry was, because, yeah, that just doesn't add up for me. But Savitar could be a she, which would be like crazy, because like I said, the 6 people in there when Savitar said that Reverb told you could have been a god with Earth to Iris. Now, it would kind of make sense because Barry was the reason why Earth 2 Joe died, was because he was a breacher and he just happened to be there where Joe was, and so on and so on, and then Joe died. I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you've watched the whole season 2. I really hope you have, because I'm not trying to spoil anything for you guys. So Joe dies, which was emotional for some people, but at some points it kind of wasn't emotional, because you really don't have to worry about Joe, because I mean, he's Earth 2 Joe, so he's kind of irrelevant. I would understand if it was Earth 1 Joe, and then again, another reason why I also think it's Earth 2 Iris, or like, I have multiple like things or theories and everything. It could be Earth 2 Iris because the technology was advanced. They even said it there, and I'm pretty sure when they went to Zoom's lair, they could have picked something up and saw something, because Zoom had multiple things. And remember when Barry gave his speed away? Pretty sure his speed, he had unlocked the Tachyon like enhancement, like he was using it. And where has that gone? Like, Zoom was in Star Labs after that. So what if Zoom took that? And what if Zoom had it lying around? Maybe Zoom didn't want to take it and use it when he was facing off in the final showdown. So what if that happened? And so now his layer's left. Nobody's there to take care of it. And the only people that really know where his layer was Earth 2 Iris and Earth 2 Barry. Now, it would be really cool if them two became the big bads. That would be a nice twist to it. I would actually enjoy it. As I got a triple. Oh, I get a quadruple, and then I die. Okay, it must be another clip thing when I do really good. But yeah, so this video is kind of getting to the end where I want to talk about Eddie. I have to talk about Eddie. Some people are saying it's Eddie, but it shouldn't be Eddie, because as Savitar saying, he took everything from him. Barry didn't take one thing from him. Eddie chose to kill himself to save Iris. He did it for Iris. So Barry had no part in that. And plus, Eddie was like, my whole thing is, I'm not destined to be with her anyways, so I'd rather save her than let her die. So that was his whole thing. So I understand that part of it. So it doesn't add up right there. The tachyon particle device, reverse flash, that's really the only thing that adds up. Savitar started to slow down, adds up. Barry as Savitar doesn't add up, because if I was Barry, I would want to get out of there as soon as possible, because I do not want to risk anyone getting hurt. I would put myself in the Speed Force. But see, Savitar was already destroyed, so it wouldn't have made sense if he would have put himself in the Speed Force in the future, rather than he should have did it immediately, because if you put yourself in the Speed Force, then so on and so on. And it's not Wally, and here's why it's not Wally. If it was Wally, then what's the point of putting yourself into the Speed Force? Like, as you guys saw, the only way Savitar could get out is if somebody went into the Speed Force, right? So, it's not Jay, it's not Wally. I know those. I know those are for sure not the people. It's not Barry. So, and I don't know if it's Jesse. It could be Jesse, and maybe not. I don't really think it's Jesse, because Barry was like the reason why Jesse got her powers, and Barry saved her father multiple times. So the only thing that'll really add up, Barry took everything from Reverse Flash, and that's literally the only thing that will add up. Barry took everything from Reverse Flash. What really, truly, actually doesn't make sense, I just now realized this. What did Barry take from Earth to Iris other than her father? Nothing. Like, that doesn't even add up anymore. They legit helped hunt down Zoom. The only logical explanation right now is Reverse Flash. So everything I'm talking about, I'm just making up theories right now. But everything that I'm talking about with the tachyon particle device and Reverse Flash, that's the only things that make sense right now. No joke, the only things that make sense right now. And I just don't understand why wouldn't it make sense? Because Barry would lock himself away. If it was Earth to Iris and Earth to Barry, that would kind of be like the oh my gosh moment where you're like, there's no way. You're so shocked you don't know what to do way. There's absolutely no way. Like, how is that even possible way? So that's that. And yeah, so this video is also nearing to the end. Like I said, guys, my channel is starting to grow a little bit. I'm 38 subscribers. So far I have the highest viewed video of the month, which is only at 28 views. But it is what it is. It's Flash Day Tuesday. I don't know if this will be posted today on Tuesday or tomorrow on Wednesday. I really hope it'll kind of be posted tomorrow. I mean today, but my Wi-Fi is kind of trash. But it is nearing to the end, so nearing to the end, that's not even to the end, but to the end, I'm gonna roast myself. And I just realized this whole entire recording might have to go to waste. But if it doesn't, hey, it is what it is. But since this video is nearing to the end, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna sign out. But yeah, we can I don't know if I'm gonna keep talking or you guys are just gonna watch this last little bit by itself. But I'm gonna let you guys watch this last little bit by itself. I hope you guys like and subscribe. Remember, tell me what you guys want me to change my channel name to. And that was such a rigged shot because I totally killed that dude. And yeah, gamer kids, I'm signing out. Peace.